This here is the Nubia Pad Pro, and you've probably never heard of this before, and that's a shame because, damn, this thing packs a punch. Inside this tablet is the tried and true Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 with up to 16 gigabytes of RAM and up to 512 gigs of storage. We've already seen from countless other phones how well the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 holds up in terms of power, in terms of keeping it cooling, as well as the efficiency, and well, here is no different. But specs on the tablet is one thing. How's the main thing, right? The display. After all, you're going to be interacting with the display 99.99% of the time, right? So let's go ahead and take a look. What you have here is a 2.8K resolution, 144 Hz, 10.9 inches, 840 Hz touch sampling rate, and it's capable of over 1 billion colors. And it's also safe on the eyes, so for those of you who have eye sensitivity towards some sort of panels, well, no worries here. So I think no matter what you're doing on this tablet, whether it's watching movies, gaming, or even scrolling the web, it's gonna look fantastic, and oh yeah, it gets very bright. But to deal with the gaming and all the web browsing, you're gonna want a good battery, right? Because after all, if a tablet has horrible battery, you're not really gonna use it all that much, right? So check this out. 10,100 milliamp hours. Guys, what? This 10.9 inch tablet, just bear with me for a second. This 10.9 inch tablet almost has the same amount of battery as the 12.9 inch iPad Pro, despite it being 2 inches bigger. Every inch matters. But seriously, that is amazing. I love it. This device is perfect for those that want a lot of battery life, but they don't want to deal with these tablets that are basically like small TVs. I don't like large tablets that much, but if I can have a smaller tablet with incredible battery life, I'm going to be picking that 99% of the time. But hey, sometimes you just maybe forget to charge even though the tablet's about to die. You forgot to charge it overnight. Oh my God, you got a lot of things running through your head. No worries, this tablet does come with a 66-watt fast charger already in the box. You do not need to go out and buy one. So within 30 minutes, you'll have enough juice to last you another couple days. That's incredible. I love this the jump to, I don't know, maybe better battery tech or maybe more efficiency. Whatever it is, I'm all for it. Oh, and to further emphasize on that, there's actually another safety feature when it comes to the battery that I don't think I've seen on any other tablet before, and it's actually quite smart. And well, let me just show you. It's basically called charge separation. So when the tablet reaches a certain set battery percentage, the charger will stop charging the battery while you're using the device. So let's say if you have the charge limit set to 80. Well, if you're using the tablet and charging at the same time, once the battery is charged to 80, your tablet is only taking power from your wall outlet instead of the battery because, well, if you're charging the battery and also taking away from the battery, that's just going to create a lot of heat. And, well, batteries do not like to get hot. They like to stay at a normal temperature. The hotter a battery gets, the more it's going to kind of lose its capacity as time goes on. So this is a pretty smart feature that I think everyone should implement, but for some reason, no one's really doing it. At least I don't think so. Weight is also another kind of big thing for tablets out there. A tablet by design should be portable, but with that, it should also be comfortable enough to be portable. So the weight of this tablet is only 523 grams and it's only 7.3 millimeters thin. Again, that is out of this world considering, well, the 10.9 inch display on this tablet, but also more importantly, the 10,100 milliamp hour battery inside this tablet. However they did it, I don't know, but they did it. So this is the selfie video camera on the Nubia Pad Pro. I think it looks pretty darn decent, especially for stuff just like video calling, video conferencing. I think it looks pretty good. Now, what about the microphone? Now, I obviously don't know how it's sounding as I'm recording, obviously. So let me know what you guys think about the audio. And next up, I want to show you some photos and videos from the rear camera. Here we have it recording at 4K quality, 4K 30. The selfie camera only goes up to 1080p 30, which again is fine for video conferencing. But the thing that shocked me is that this thing actually has autofocus. which is crazy. Because look, I'm gonna focus in on the background, and it did that, and then now on the foreground, and it did that. I just reviewed a very expensive tablet, and it did not have that, which is quite shocking. But yeah, this is the quality that you can expect out of the Nubia, the rear camera, video. Let me know how you guys think. So what about the speakers on this tablet? Again, after all, a tablet can be good, but if the speakers are bad, oh man, that's gonna ruin your experience, right? Well, these sound really good. They don't distort at higher volumes, and in fact, the bass, and when I say bass, I don't mean like subwoofer, you know, don't expect this thing to shake your house. That's just not physically possible. But you still get this nice thump from like the bass, but also the mids and the highs, they're nice and crisp, again, even at low volume. So, well, actually, I'll just shut up and let you guys listen to the speakers yourself.
We're facing a situation of the utmost delicacy. I need all my pieces on the board.
I also do like the amount of customization you get with this tab, such as the ability to pick out the color of the OS UI, or even the shape of the UI interface. You'll definitely find something personal to you, and that's what I love. I hate when companies give you just like one thing and you can't change anything about it, even though you bought it. So like, why can't I change what I want on it? You know what I mean? But this tablet, you can pretty much do whatever you want. Oh, and I almost forgot. Remember that developer mode trick on Android phones where you go into developer mode and then you can like change the speed of the animations, which usually takes like 10 steps to do, and like 90% of people don't even know that you can do that because it's hidden so deep into the settings. Well, here, you know, it's right there in your face. If you want, you can make it faster. If you want, you can make the animation slower. You do kind of what you want to do with the tablet that you bought with your money. Again, I'm all for that. Now, multitasking is obviously going to be easy for this tab. I mean, come on, you get up to 16 gigs of RAM and the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. Of course, it's going to fly through anything. But I also like how Nubia incorporated the sidebar. Usually on phones like Samsung, for example, the sidebar is placed in a certain spot and you can only activate it from that spot and that spot only. But with the Nubia, the sidebar is literally everywhere and anywhere. Watch. No matter where you backswipe, if you hold it for half a second or so, bam, the sidebar activates. It doesn't matter where you swipe and hold, top, left, bottom, right, center, it doesn't matter. You can use this sidebar to quickly access your favorite apps without having to go into the home screen and manually finding them that way. I really gotta admit, these smaller companies, they're kind of giving us users a lot more than some of the big larger companies, because those big large companies, they're already large. Like, they don't really have anything to prove. They know people are gonna buy their latest whatever. But these smaller companies, they actually have to try to kind of entice people to go ahead and buy them, and they do that by giving us a lot of things that these larger companies are not giving us. Is this tablet perfect? No, of course not. No tablet is perfect. I'm not trying to make this seem like it's like, oh my God, the holy grail, but it's a really good tablet, and for the competition and at its price point, I can't complain. So what do you guys think of the Nubia Pad Pro? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Are you thinking of getting it? Let me know down below in the comment section. And if you have any questions, by the way, on this device, feel free to drop them down below as well. I'll try to answer as many of you as I can. And if you guys enjoyed today's video, definitely click that like button. And if you're new here and you like no BS tech videos, almost choked, definitely subscribe. As always, this was Mark from Mark's Tech. Adios.